What's up, Frenzy Head Nation? We are back once again for you, filming what will be well, no, I can't say it's going to be the final episode of 2016, but it'll be the final one for well, it kind of is. We're going to do we will be doing a bowl special, but this is the actual official final picks for everyone edition of 2016, believe it or not.
It is!
Time flies. It is season 7, episode 14. Coach Cole with you, and my partner in crime, as always, on the other end of things, Jamie Rose from Holland.
It is!
We have to say Holland, Michigan, so people don't actually think you're in Holland.
Oh, Holland. Yeah, Holland. Oh, and we have a puppy.
And already we have a pug on the set.
A pug on the set. Get that. Where's the intern? Get that pug off the set.
He likes to just make random appearances like that, I guess.
Oh, and attack kisses too. Ooh, look at that. You're making me all shaky.
He likes the Sports Frenzy audience, I guess. Oh.
He does. There we go. Oh boy, cuddle times for the puppy.
He knows when I'm filming, I guess.
He's like, Dad, filming time. Let me get on there and do some cute
stuff. He goes
stuff
out of his way to get in on the show now these days, I guess.
Yeah.
No, this is Zeke, everybody. Who doesn't know Zeke yet? Zeke the pug.
Zeke the pug.
Wave to everyone. Wave to the audience.
Hi, Zeke.
He just wants his belly rubbed, actually. But
Don't we all? Don't we all?
Yes. Yep. Whoa, what kind of shirt you got on there, Rose? That looks pretty cool.
It's Detroit. The D is spelled with the Detroit logo and the little Michigan. Then we got behind there the Lions.
Ooh.
And then we have a little bit of Red Wings.
Stand up so we can see it a little better.
Tell me when you can see it.
There we go. That's better. I like that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I had this made, and then it's on the sleeves.
Oh, that's sweet.
And then it's also on...
Oh, wow.
Yep. And then on the back...
Mr. Rose, 6'11", Wow, dude, that's pretty sweet.
Yep. Had it made on my honeymoon.
Nice. Did you come up with the actual design for the whole thing? Or?
No, they had it... walked into one of those custom T-shirt shops, and it was sitting right there on the rack. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's awesome! And the lady was like talking to us, and she's like, "What are you guys doing here?" And we're like, "Oh, we're on our honeymoon." And she's like, "Oh my gosh!" She's like, "You know what would be cool?" And then she talked us into putting Mr. Rose, and then the wedding date, and then my wife got it's like a real pretty blue, like a light blue. And it's like Lake Love or something like that. And hers is the same on the sleeves and across here and on the hood. And on the back of hers it says Mrs. Rose and then the wedding date. So
awesome.
Yep. Real comfy, real warm. So especially on these cold, bitter nights.
Oh my goodness, speaking to that, it is very extreme cold right now. How's your Frenzy studio hold up to the code? Is it pretty good down there? Or?
Yeah, it's pretty. I'm comfortable right now in a sweatshirt.
I know your old studio used to get a little cold from time to time.
Yeah, that one was very, very cold. Yeah. So, very cold down there. So,
cool. All right, so look, the new studio is coming together. Rose has still got his sign up over there. And, but yes, it is bitterly cold out right now, hence the reason why I chose to wear the beanie tonight, just to represent how cold it is right now.
Thank you. Do you want to make an appearance?
No.
No. My wife just walked in to refill my Coca-Cola here, so...
You should say hello to the Frenzy.
Hi.
She's camera shy, so...
She is camera shy.
Oh, there's her hand. So
we'll take the hello. That's pretty cool. That's almost like being in the the box seats at the arenas. You got like people bringing you stuff.
Oh my gosh.
My wife is rolling her eyes a little bit right now at you, Tim. So
just a little.
Is she bringing you like snacks too, or?
Scooby snacks.
Scooby snacks, yes. Yes, thank you. Thank you. She just
Oh,
refilled my Coca-Cola.
Yeah, man.
Every once, I need the caffeine tonight, so.
Getting stuff brought to him tonight. Last night he had a massage. Jeez.
I did have a massage. Not for my wife. I had actually a professional massage, but my wife does give a good back rub.
Oh my God! I scratch his back every night. Is this on face? Is this on?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
We're live right now. I love you.
I was going to tell you to be careful about how you said that because you said I had a professional do it. You should always be sure to say that your wife is the professional that does that.
Oh.
Oh my goodness, Rose.
Oh, it's all good. So.
Thanks, Abby, for the caffeine. We'll see you later.
She's gone now. She's upstairs out of the Sports Frenzy studios. I'll send her a text here in a minute and just thank her again. So, but anyways.
We love you.
We love you, honey. What do you think, Tim? Let's get into some picks here because I'm probably bright red over here.
Let's see. Let's get a close up. No, you're not too red.
No, let's see.
It's always nice when our wives do things for us. We love our wives. We appreciate it.
Yes, we do. We do appreciate. You have to appreciate.
That's right.
By the way, did you get your Christmas shopping done yet, Tim?
Oh, that's a good one, Rose. You have to have this key thing called money before you can do that. And this year, I'm going to be one of those last-minute shoppers, I can tell you.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
There's everything wrong with that, but I suppose you're all done.
Yeah. And they're wrapped, too.
Let me ask you that. Everything wrapped, too, under the tree? You got the tree up?
Yep.
You got a real tree or a fake tree?
Real tree. I have to have a fake tree. I have to have a fake tree because I'm allergic to real trees.
Oh, okay.
If we had a real tree in the house right now, I'd be sneezing my head off and hacking up a lung and whatnot. So.
All right. Well, we can't have that.
No, it wouldn't be pretty.
All right. You got anything else going on, Rose? How about vacation time? Any vacation time coming up?
Nope. I have a 40-minute drive to work, so I have to try to conserve my paid time off right now for these snow days here. So Today we actually didn't have any clients come in today because of the weather. The way it works is I work in Allegan. So if Allegan public schools are closed, that means no clients are allowed to come in.
Right.
So Allegan was closed today due to the weather temperature. So I didn't have any clients today, but I still went to work and just did some planning and some notes and that kind of stuff. So
you mean so there's some areas that actually call off when it's cold, huh?
Yes. It's a miracle.
How are your roads, man? Because my roads have been atrocious around here. They have not done well in the Lenawee County area as far as cleanup goes.
They haven't been too bad. In the mornings, they've been a little snow covered. There's a stretch, probably like a 5-mile stretch, I'd say, in between Holland and Hamilton. So the way it works is on my drive, I have Holland, and then I cut through this real small little village of Hamilton, and then the next town is Allegan. Then, so the stretch between Holland and Hamilton, it's all cornfields and whatnot. So the wind comes right across, blows all the snow right back onto the roads. So that's probably the worst part of my drive is right there. So
the worst part for you.
Yeah. So usually my drive on a good day takes 35 minutes. Today it probably took me closer to an hour to get to work.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Top speed today was 35, 40 miles an hour.
Wow, that's slow for you.
Well, it's a 2-lane road, and there's only one passing lane zone area. And so if you get behind the worst is when you get stuck behind farm equipment because then your top speed is 20 miles per hour for like 5 to 6 miles. So
for those who don't know and aren't as familiar with Jamie here, Jamie is a former flower delivery man from the Lenawee County area, and he had a van that it was. I guess it was a pretty decent van, you would say.
yeah.
Jamie took everywhere. Rain, sleet, snow, nothing stopped him.
Yeah. I'm amazed I never got that flower van stuck in a ditch.
All right, see, guys, you never know what you're going to hear from us on the Frenzy. We talk about a little bit of everything, and so we're covering weather for you right now, and old times apparently. But let's say we get into some picks for you guys. How's that sound? Popcorn, 30 cents a bag. Fresh at the Rose's household. No, we know that's not true, or Rose would be stuffing his face with it like he was on one episode.
I was not stuffing my face with it. I was trying to... It's so hard to eat popcorn.
No, you told me you love that popcorn. That
it is.
It
is very good.
And you were like cramming your face. You couldn't get enough of it. You were like, you were mowing on it.
Oh, just like that. Look at that. Arr.
Just like that.
All right. Let's get into some picks here.
All right. You have to sit, Zeke, because you can't keep jumping at the camera. All right. This week you may have noticed...
Sorry about that.
That's all right. This week, you may have noticed on our sheets, we have more games for you. Rose was going strong and didn't want to stop, apparently.
yeah, that kind of is what happened. So yeah, there's 22 regular games, and then, of course, the good old 3 wrestling games. So opening up with some boys high school basketball. First up, this is a Friday night game, 7 p.m. We have the 2 wins, 0 losses, Ypsilanti Lincoln versus the 2 wins, 1 loss, Adrian. I got to go with our hometown there, Adrian.
Hey, I got to go Adrian as well, since we have the Adrian audience joining us. Let me hear it, Adrian Middle School. Come on, give us a shout out. Let me hear you, Adrian High School. Come on, give us a shout out. Let's go. Oh, and so does Zeke, apparently.
Zeke has Adrian. And by the way, I do have Travis's picks, too. He actually called them in last night.
Wow, Travis on top of things.
He is. Travis went with Ypsilanti Lincoln.
Wow, really?
Yep.
You can tell Travis isn't from around here.
He isn't, no.
Right now, Travis is being booed by the Adrian audience.
He is.
All right, next up. This is a 7 o'clock game tonight as well. Friday night for those watching on the Facebook page. We have the 1 win and 0 losses, Hillsdale. And they are taking on the 1 win and 0 losses, Julie Mapstone and Jamie Rose's alma mater, Blissfield. All right, Jamie Rose. Who's it going to be?
I got to go with my alma mater, Blissfield.
Rose is going Blissfield. Let's see. This is boys. Rose is going Blissfield. Who'd Travis go with?
Travis went with Blissfield.
Oh, wow. Man, I don't have that much confidence that Blissfield's that good. I'm going Hillsdale.
Ooh.
Because we did have a Hillsdale audience at one time.
We did. We still might. I don't know.
Yeah, it's possible. I don't know. I don't hear these things as much anymore. All right.
My buddy Adrian Castro says, "Go Notre Dame." Can I give a thumbs down on that? Next up, this is Friday night, 7 p.m. The 0 wins, 3 losses to Tecumseh. They're heading to the 2 wins, 1 loss, Chelsea Bulldogs. And Travis went with Chelsea, and I'm going with Chelsea.
Ooh, wow. All right. Let's see. I got to look at this here. Oh, 0-3. Yeah. Yeah, I got Chelsea also. Sorry to Tecumseh audience. All right. Next up, we have we're switching over to girls high school basketball. 7 o'clock game. We have the 3 wins and 1 loss. Morenci. 3 wins and 1 loss, Morenci. They are traveling to the 4 wins and 1 loss, Madison. Who you got, Rose?
Just because they got home court advantage, and I don't know, I'm just getting a gut feeling that they're going to do good. I think Madison.
Madison was growing them big over there for basketball, so I'm going to go Madison also.
Travis went with Madison also. Next up for girls high school basketball, Friday night, 7 p.m. The 2 wins, 1 loss, Erie Mason versus the 2 wins, 2 losses, Columbia Central. And now that I look at this, I'm kind of like, why did I put these 2 games on? I don't know if we really have any
Erie Mason or Columbia Central
affiliates.
Well, we do have, we don't have anybody that's really doing that right now, or anybody in that right now in our area. I know we have a basketball or football coach that works in the Laura Havlin program for Columbia Central. So that's all I know about that. But yeah, I'm not sure why you chose that game, Rose. Neither one of those teams are a Lenawee County team. Good job.
I do apologize, but anyways,
you know what? We have 2 other games, so we'll just scratch that game right off there. No, we won't.
I'm gonna go with Columbia Central.
I'm gonna go Columbia Central also.
Travis went with Erie Mason.
All right. Next up, we have one final girls high school basketball game for you this week. Friday night game as well. We have the 3 wins and 2 losses. That's right. My alma mater, the mighty Addison Panthers. Roar! For it.
I have to think. Sorry. Oh, there it is. I have too many sound effects.
So you were working on the sound effects, right? That wasn't just me thinking you were doing that?
No, I was doing that, actually.
All right, and they are traveling to the 3 wins and 1 loss, Hanover Horton. Who you got, Rose?
I got to go with Addison.
Give me the Panthers!
My buddy Adrian there says Travis is dumb, apparently, about picking one of these games. I don't know which one. And, yeah, so. That's right. This is the starting of some college football for you guys. These are bowl games, actually, already for you guys. Both Tim and I think, kind of were surprised that some of these bowl games are starting this early already. But, hey, when you have 60 bowls to get in, and that's not an exact number. That's more of a joking number, I think. But I might not be too far off with that.
I'm thinking you're not actually.
So
many bowl games anymore that some people don't even pay attention to the bowl games that are being played.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Single bowl game is televised. To be truthful, I think there are some bowl games that exist that don't necessarily get televised.
Yeah. So I didn't have room to put what the name of the bowl is, so I'll just kind of. As we go over them, I'll say what the name of the bowl actually is.
Jeez, you can't find room for all that information, too? Gosh.
I know, right? I got information on the sheets coming out of Wazoo.
All right, what's that first? What was this?
1 second. Oh, I jotted down, small, so I can't really make it. 1 second, let me pull it up there. I'm sorry. Once again, you might talk about jam-packed information. Mine's getting kind of there, so. Yeah. So I can read the other ones. This first one I can't really read, so I'm trying to pull it up quick. Travis says, I want to apologize now about the Red Wings game pick, LOL. You should apologize, Travis. What kind of loyal fan are you?
But it comes right down to it. Some people just don't have the loyalty they're looking for the win, not the loyalty of the team.
Yeah. Sorry, Travis. Not trying to diss on you or anything.
Actually, he likes to diss on you quite a bit, Travis.
All right. And actually, I can give you more information, too, now that I have this pulled up. First up. There it is. All right, first up, this is the Raycom Media Bowl is the name of this. I don't even know what Raycom Media.
Raycom Media.
Yep, Raycom Media Bowl.
How do you spell that?
It's all one word on here. It's RAYCOM Media.
Okay, so that's crazy.
I would think if it was like Rake.com.
No, I've heard that name before. It's some kind of media. Well, as it says, it's some kind of media company.
I don't know. But anyways.
That's crazy, though. I've never heard of the Raycon Media Bowl before.
Oh, I think we're going to learn some new bowls here. First up, this is a Saturday, 5:30 p.m. on ESPN. And this game is in Montgomery, Alabama.
That's in Alabama. Okay.
Yep. 5:30 ESPN. First up is the 9 wins, 3 losses, Appalachian State. Sure, several Michigan fans remember a few years ago when they upset Michigan.
We don't want to talk about that. That was several years ago. That was before Brady, even before Brady Hoke's time. So
yes, it was. Yes, it was. I'm sorry to bring up those painful memories.
Yeah, we don't want to hear about that.
Versus the 9 wins, 3 losses, Toledo. I am going Toledo.
I've got the Rockets as well. One of my MAC teams that I really enjoy, the Rockets.
Travis also has Toledo.
All right, give us some information about this next bowl game, Rose.
Next up is the Las Vegas Bowl presented by Geico. And this is being played, obviously, in Las Vegas, Nevada.
By Geico. That's crazy.
It is presented to you by Geico.
It's in Nevada. All right. And it features the talents of the 9 win. Oh, wait a minute. This is a 3:30 game on Saturday on ABC. You can watch this one on ABC. We have the 9 wins and 3 losses. Houston here. Come on, Logo. Houston. And they are traveling to the 10 wins and 3 losses San Diego State. Who you liking in this one, Rose?
I got to go with San Diego State just because they have a little bit better of record.
Your buddy Travis says he's looking for that belt to come home with him. I'm going San Diego State as well.
San Diego State for all of us. All right. Oh, and by the way, if you're just wondering, Tim, they're calling for the weather to be a crisp 48 degrees and partly cloudy.
For that game?
Yes. Oh, and you can also get tickets for it for $10, Tim.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yes. I told you, I got information coming out the wazoo right now.
That's such a huge bowl game that you can get in for $10, huh?
$10, yeah. Cheaper than a Happy Meal nowadays.
Well, it is in Las Vegas where they want you to gamble, so.
Yeah, they're probably hopeful you'll lose some money there. Next up, this is the Gildan, New Mexico Bowl. Again, I don't know what. Huh?
What's the spelling on that? Gildan?
Gildan.
Gildan, New Mexico Bowl.
Yep. And it is being played at Albuquerque, New Mexico. And they're calling for, it looks like partly cloudy, but chance of rain, I guess. 44 degrees they're calling for it. And you can get tickets for this game. I don't know. They don't have the price for them, so I can't tell you that information right now.
Sold out.
Apparently, this is a hot game right here. We have this is Saturday 2 p.m. I'm sorry, 2 p.m. on ESPN. The 8 wins, 4 losses, New Mexico versus the 6 wins, 6 losses, and this is Texas San Antonio. If you're curious what the S.A was.
I'm more curious as how a 6-6 team gets a bowl game.
That's see, and that's the part that bugs me is that I'm sorry if you have that's a 500 record, you should not be getting a bowl game.
I know there's got to be some other team that would be better than that for a bowl game.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, I've heard of New Mexico. I've never heard of Texas San Antonio before.
I'm sorry too. I have never heard of that either, and that is why I am going with New Mexico.
I'm also going with New Mexico.
And Travis went with New Mexico?
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, he did. The last bowl game for you guys is the Auto Nation Cure Bowl.
Auto Nation what bowl?
Cure.
Cure?
C-U-R-E.
Cure Bowl. What are they curing?
I don't know. And it is being played in Orlando, Florida. And they have no weather, but you can get tickets starting at $44 for this game.
No weather for this game?
No weather. Yep, they don't have weather.
All right, well,
which kind of makes me wonder if it's like a dome or something like that.
Well, that could be. But this game is on at 5:30 on CBS SN. CBS Sports Nation, apparently. We have the 6 wins and 6 losses UCF Knights. And they are traveling to the 7 wins and 5 losses Arkansas State. Who are you liking in this one, Rose?
Just because they have one more win, I'm going to go with Arkansas State.
That was my thought as well. Arkansas State for me.
There's one more bowl, but I did not put it on the sheets this week just because I've only heard of just because I don't know it didn't really look like that.
Tell us about it anyway. It might be an interesting game to watch.
Sure. It's the R&L Carriers New Orleans Bowl from New Orleans, Louisiana. Tickets starting at $45. It features the 6 wins, 6 losses Southern Mississippi versus the 6 wins, 6 losses Louisiana Lafayette.
All right.
So, as you can see why I didn't put that game on there, both teams are 6-6. So, technically, I don't think they should be getting a bowl. And that's the bottom line. Because I said so. All right. That does it for that.
Up next. Little too much pyro there. You just bowed your ceiling. Oh, gosh.
That was almost glorious.
Because
I will be there.
All right. Up next, we have some minor league hockey for you. This is a Saturday game, 6 p.m. on the AHL Live. Griffins. It's a Griffins. Or you can listen to these games on 107.3 WBBL in the Holland area, or on the Tuning In radio app. We have the 14 wins, 7 losses, 1 overtime loss. Your Grand Rapids Griffins! And they are traveling to the 10 wins, 13 losses, 2 overtime losses, the Charlotte Checkers. Let's go, Griffins! Let's go, Griffins! I've got the Griffins.
I have the Griffins, and Travis has the Griffins. Travis says, I love my Wings, but odds aren't so great for them this year, and Ducks is my number 2 team, LOL. We'll go over the Red Wings and the Ducks here in a minute. So
he's really jumping the gun here.
He is. What are you doing, Travis? You're fired. Next up, Friday night game, 7 p.m. You can watch it on ECHL.tv, but also I know there's, Tim, you've said there's a station in the Adrian, southern or northern Ohio area there that sometimes televises the Walleye game.
Yes, yep.
We have the 18 wins, 4 losses, 0 overtime loss. Your Toledo Walleye versus the 9 wins, 13 losses, 1 overtime loss. The Utah Grizzly. Let's go Walleye.
Let's go Walleye.
Tim and I have the Walleye, and so does Travis. Ooh. Shot. Block. Shot. Block.
All right. Up first, we have men's college basketball action for you. This is a Saturday game at 2 p.m. on ESPN2. And we have the 8 wins, 2 losses, ranked 15th in the nation, Purdue Boilermakers. And they are traveling to the 9 wins and 1 loss, ranked 21st in the nation, Notre Dame. Notre Dame.
And I know it says Notre Dame has home court advantage, but this game is being played in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Indianapolis, Indiana. What's the reason for that?
I don't know. I don't know if it's just because both these two teams are...
Is this some kind of tournament or something?
I'm not sure.
Interesting.
Yes.
Let's see. 8-2, 9-1. Neutral ground makes this even more interesting.
Well, really, I mean, Notre Dame is in South Bend, Indiana, and I don't think South Bend, Indiana, and Indianapolis are too far from one another. So
Yeah.
I think still gives home court advantage to Notre Dame. I'm going to go Notre Dame. They have a little bit better record, and I think home court advantage might help them out a little bit too.
Eight and 2, 9-1. Yeah, I think I'll agree with you. I'll go Notre Dame on that game.
Travis went Purdue.
See, Travis has some more. What's he saying there?
Says, sorry you were making fun of me already about the wings. LOL.
It's all Jamie, really. It's what he does.
It is. It is. That it is.
You're friends with him. You know what to expect.
Nobody's perfect.
It's a first 3-point bonus game. It's our first 3-point bonus game. Come on, everybody, sing along with us. It's our first 3-point bonus game. Yeah.
Next up, Saturday, 5:45 p.m. on CBS. The 10 wins, 1 loss, ranked 7th in the nation, North Carolina, versus the 9 wins, 1 loss, ranked 6th in the nation, Kentucky. And this game is being played in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Wow. Wasn't there another game being played in Las? Oh, that's a bowl game.
Yep. I'm sure that's not in the same stadiums.
Well, again, I wonder, why are these games not being played on their courts? I don't get it. There's got to be something special about these games. You got anything, Rose, on that?
Nope.
I don't get it. This
is a tough one.
North Carolina and Kentucky? Yeah, this is a tough pick.
That's why I made it a 3-point bonus game.
Who'd Travis go with?
He went with North Carolina. My thinking is Kentucky's 1 loss was to UCLA, and UCLA, I believe, is ranked 2nd now because they beat Kentucky. So I'm going to go with Kentucky. That's my thinking behind it.
What was your logic behind that again?
They've only lost to one team.
Right.
And it was to UCLA. Now, who did North Carolina lose to?
Wow, this truly is a tough one. Yeah, I want to know who they lost to. This is going to be a good game. This one might be worth watching this weekend.
One second, I'm trying to pull this up as quick as I can here. Going to the phone because my tablet's running slow because of all the
juice we're powering out of it.
Yeah, it's being bogged down, so I have to go to another device here. Oh, not NCAA football.
Working on some information for you live on the...
Yeah, that's right. Sometimes it's not as quick as we want. Well, okay, so real quick here, Notre Dame versus Purdue. It's called the Crossroad Classic, so it is some sort of tournament.
Okay.
And UNC versus Kentucky is the CBS Sport Classic. So, yeah, it's some sort of tournament, apparently. UNC, that's what I want. North Carolina lost to Indiana, 76-67.
North Carolina lost to Indiana, huh? What's Indiana's record? Or don't you have that right there? We got Travis and Adrian kind of going at it with each other right now.
They're ranked 9th in the nation.
Travis says Purdue all the way, and Adrian says not. So we got split decisions on this game. On the Purdue and Notre Dame game. All right, so North Carolina lost to Indiana. Indiana being a basketball school. And who'd you say Kentucky lost to?
UCLA.
UCLA. You went Kentucky?
Yes.
I'll make it interesting. I'll go North Carolina. Because somewhere along the lines I lost my Kentucky logo, so I had to make one real quick.
So you're going North Carolina with Travis?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going opposite from you guys. Oh boy, that's putting the title belt on the line right there.
No, because I already picked a different game from you earlier.
I don't know. That's going to make things interesting. That's all I know. Entering into some women's NCAA basketball. This game is Sunday, 2 p.m. on ESPN2. The 7 wins, 1 loss, ranked 9th in the nation, UCLA. Versus the 7 wins.
We're talking about now, so. I'm just reminding everybody that it's the women we're talking about now.
Yes, women. Versus the 7 wins, 1 loss, ranked 6th in the nation, the South Carolina Gamecocks.
Who you got, Rose?
One sec. I'm going to go with the South Carolina Gamecocks.
9-1, ranked 6th in the nation. Yep, I'm going with you on that one. All right, next up, what do we got? Oh, one last women's basketball game. 2 p.m. on ESPN2. We have the 9 wins, 1 loss, ranked second in the nation, Notre Dame. Wow, Notre Dame's made it down here a couple of times this week.
They have.
They are traveling to the 8 wins and 1 loss, the Toledo Rockets.
Travis went with Toledo. I'm going Notre Dame.
Notre Dame for you, Rose? I've got the Rockets as well.
And you know what? I think we need an intro here. Because we need a commercial break here. So,
All right.
so roll it.